I'm Whiskey,
And I'm CottonTail.
and this is our very first video of many, hopefully.
Yeah, so welcome. This is Two Crew Airsoft, and this is our intro video. We're basically going to tell you who we are and what we do.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll be following week to week with new videos, whether they be past games, future games. We'll kind of figure it out. So I'm Whiskey. I started Airsoft when I was real young, probably close to 7, 8 years old. A little orange spring pistol from Walmart. Moved up all the way to spring rifles from Bass Pro and Big 5. And now I'm running a GNP M4, all sorts of random stuff done to it. But
And HPA now.
Ooh, and HPA now. That's right. That's just my pistol for now. I'm waiting for the Kythera to come in.
So excited for that.
So excited! Fully mechanical. I'm gonna submerge that shit and pull the trigger just to show that it works.
Alright, so I am CottonTail, and I started Airsoft probably back in 2008, 2009. I also started with a Springer pistol, but my very first Airsoft gun was a KWA Cam 4 SR10, which back then was the shit. I mean, today it's still kind of the shit.
Yeah.
But it was top of the line, and then I used some of my stepbrother's airsoft guns beforehand, and yeah, so that's kind of how I got into it.
So you ran that KWA until, basically 6 months ago. It still ran solid.
So I had that thing for like 10 years.
Yeah,
and
over a decade.
That was like crazy. Then again, I did stop for a period of time, but it's still amazing how that gun held up throughout decades of abuse. But yeah, I'm actually gonna put the Kythera into that thing and convert it to HPA, and we're gonna see how badass that is.
Bring it back to life.
Hell yeah!
Shout out to HPA. For years and years and years, I've always wanted to convert, but you look at the price tag, and it's like, it's a good at least $700-800 to get an actual system plus tank, regulator, all the extra stuff. Obviously it's the first video, not sponsored or anything, but Amped Airsoft has a kind of all-in-one deal that gives you tank, regulator, all that stuff, hose, everything you need, $150, best deal I've ever found. And then e-bike for whatever Polar Star system y'all want to run.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. You actually just got a new pistol and a new magazine that's HPA tapped.
SAI, Salient Arms International, and I have had a man crush on them for years, mostly for the real steel stuff. Beautiful, beautiful AR systems, pistol, everything. I haven't used any of their Airsoft stuff other than the Glock, but the pistol I got has ran beautifully. I spent an extra, it was like $200 on the HPA 1,000 round or 1,200 round electric fed magazine. It cost as much as a pistol. Honestly, worth it. It's been so much fun. It has been phenomenal. Yeah, would suggest. And once the Kythera comes in again, we'll be able to roll that out and install it in your KWA and my GNP.
Yeah, so besides your GMP and that Glock, what other guns do you have?
So I have, from years back, an old classic Army UMP 45, and that sucker hasn't been ran in probably a good 2 years. I have a WeTech Glock as well, and you know what? I've never been a huge Glock fan. It's kind of an impulse buy. And I had a High Kappa 1911. It was one of the compact versions, and it got stolen. So since then, Glock has kind of been my go-to. And once I have, so many mags, I just stuck with it, and I kind of love it. Machine gun. Oh my gosh, M240 Bravo. I can't believe I forgot about that one. It had a feeding issue, but I pre-ordered it. It's currently running like $380. Right now, and I bought it for $250. It was a great deal.
You run it.
I do. That gun is fun. Fun. Because most fields don't allow, semi-auto only for AEGs. But if you run a support classified weapon, you can usually run full auto, even if it's just that burst. That gun's a good time.
Yeah.
That gun's a good time. Though I haven't ran it since I started being a little bit more brave and decided to go, shirtless and short shorts. So.
This is true.
Yeah, hopefully
you'll
see in videos. That's right. I'm telling you guys right now, no regrets. I've had a couple of people comment about, like, doesn't that hurt more? Oh, you're brave. Honestly, it hurts the exact same amount, and it weirdly enough makes me braver. So, would suggest no shirt, booty shorts is the way to go.
You did get shot in the ass the other day, didn't you?
I did get shot in the ass.
Or was it last weekend?
And I'll be honest, that hurt. That hurt real bad. I bruised. I wasn't bleeding, but it was close. But that was a good hit. That guy had me. No complaints. But
so I have, I run my Crytek C, I think it's CRB. I have that, and then I have the new KWA Mod 2. I picked the Mod 2 because it's something that you don't ever really see at all, and I've gotten like a couple comments like, oh, what kind of gun is that? And I'm like, oh, it's a KWA Mod 2.
It's a badass gun.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
So let me tell you, I love that gun. I love the Crytek. I love the KWA. I love my old KWA. I've had nothing but like phenomenal experiences with both of them things.
You have, and you're very loyal. I have very little brand loyalty. I know I talked earlier about Salient Arms, but again, that was mostly real steel. I haven't shot their M4s, Airsoft, anything like that. But those guns are beautiful, and the way you build them up and everything like that, your guns are clean, gorgeous, and then you look at mine and they're field painted, kind of rough, but you know what? I love them. All right, they're mine.
They're unique.
They're unique.
Yeah.
Even if they're ugly, but they're mine, and that's what matters.
So for sidearms, I run a XD. It's a 3.5 version. Fun fact: I actually got that at Airsoft Con in 2019. I also got
in the mystery box.
Yes.
Yes. So what's a cool story to that? And I know I'm speaking for you. I'm sorry for this.
Go for it.
Cool story about that. We lost our minds because we each bought a mystery box, right? Yeah. I got a Demolition Ranch M4. Honestly, not a huge fan. Performance was Saw a lot of negative reviews on it, which kind of added up. CottonTail, Ralph opened up the box and saw this freaking Springfield XD, which was is that right? That's right.
Yeah.
Springfield XD, and lost her mind because she has the real steel version of that, and she just bought it like a year ago. She's in love with it. So getting the airsoft version of your real steel stuff,
it is phenomenal.
Oh my gosh, amazing! It's the coolest thing ever because you get to practice how you perform, right? I mean, obviously that's kind of like a generic cliche saying, but it's true. So you practice with the gun, the same weight, size, everything, than your real steel stuff, and your performance with your real steel increases tenfold.
Yeah.
So we all lost our minds when that happened. Like the circumstances or the chances, and we're generally unlucky. I'd say I'm very unlucky.
I'm unlucky.
Yeah.
I also got a featherweight of the M249.
Oh, yeah.
But we
still got to give that away because we traded it for an M14 Echo 1, which I mean we haven't actually tested it yet, have we? It's the Tamiya, whatever, battery connection. So we still got to test that, but our plan is eventually if we can find a way to modify it to fit the Kythera Polar Star system, and that's the fully mechanical HPA conversion. We're hoping to turn that into a really, really beautiful. Okay, sorry about that. I cut out for a hot second. We're hoping to turn that into a beautiful DMR setup. I've had a massive crush on the M14 just for historical significance right off the bat. M14's always been a phenomenal gun. It was the predecessor to the M1 Grand, for those of you who don't know that. Fun fact. So yeah, Kythera into that, turn that into an HPA, maybe throw a Prometheus barrel in there. And we
Put a
will,
scope on that.
yeah, and we'll see how that turns out. So we'll keep you updated on that one. And so besides that, I think that's
pretty much it.
pretty much. You know what? No, you have a high kappa pistol as well.
Oh,
and
I do. Oh,
and that's
oh.
your primary. That's
I
your
do.
primary run, isn't it?
Lately it's been my XD, but previous to that, that was basically what I had.
All right. All that being said, so this is our very first video. I know we kind of rambled for a while there, but I hope it gave you an insight to how I am and how CottonTail is as a player, as a person. We are beyond excited to continue to provide content. We hope people get engaged, involved, subscribe, like, whatever it may be. Ask
like,
1,000.
comment, do whatever.
All
Just
that
hit that
stuff.
subscribe button.
Absolutely. And beyond all, get involved, reach out if you want, and enjoy the game.
We will answer comments. So just hit that comments and we're going to look through it and then we're going to let you know what we think. And if you have questions, we're going to answer them.
And we also might have wrong answers to your questions, so good luck figuring that out.
That is true. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day.
See ya.
Peace out.